If confidence goes to fear, credit markets can deteriorate overnight. With no access to liquidity in society, those people who have access to liquidity will be able to take advantage of the circumstance rather than being taken advantage.
You're watching Silver News Daily. Like this video and subscribe to the channel for the best news that you don't want to miss. Now let's get straight to it.
Imagine just for a moment a world where silver leaps from today's headlines, smashing past $27, straight into the stratosphere, hitting an unimaginable $500 mark. Sounds like pure fantasy, doesn't it? Yet here we are witnessing silver's price breaking out, defying expectations, and setting the stage for what could be the investment opportunity of a lifetime. But how? How could silver, often seen as gold's quieter sibling, surge to such dizzying heights? The answer lies not just in market dynamics or global uncertainties, but in the wisdom of one man, Rick Rule, whose prediction of a $500 silver price this April seems less like a shot in the dark and more like a prophecy waiting to unfold. Stay with us as we unravel this mystery, piece by piece, leading you through a journey of understanding, disbelief, and maybe, just maybe, conviction. Silver has always played second fiddle to gold, its illustrious counterpart. But recent trends are painting a different picture, one where silver emerges from the shadows, heralding a new era of value and potential that could redefine its role in the global financial landscape. Let's delve into the essence of silver's current state, where it stands today, and why it's making headlines and trading floors around the world. Silver, often dubbed the people's metal, has seen its fair share of ups and downs. Yet something remarkable happened recently. Silver broke up to $27, a number that on its own might not seem extraordinary until you consider the context. This breakout isn't just another fluctuation, it's a beacon, signaling a shift in the market's undercurrents. It's the prelude to what could be a historic ascent, prompted by a concoction of economic uncertainty, shifting investor sentiment, and a burgeoning recognition of silver's intrinsic and industrial value. Now, why is this significant? The journey of silver's price is not just a narrative of market dynamics, but a reflection of global economic sentiments. As investors grapple with the unpredictability of markets, the safety and security that precious metals offer become increasingly appealing. Silver, with its dual allure of investment and industrial commodity, stands at the crossroads of this seismic shift. Moreover, the tale of silver is intertwined with the saga of global debt and deficits, a story that unfolds with each passing day, adding layers of complexity to the economic landscape. The mounting pile of debt across nations is a ticking time bomb, one that sends investors scurrying for cover. And what better refuge than precious metals? Rick Rule, a sage in the world of investing, underscores this point, drawing attention to the precarious balance of liquidity and solvency that nations juggle. The rapid accumulation of debt, coupled with off-balance sheet liabilities, paints a grim picture, one where the allure of silver as a haven is not just desirable but necessary. As we navigate through the technical analysis, the bullish cup with handle pattern observed in silver's pricing chart speaks volumes. This isn't just a blip on the radar. It's a clarion call, signaling a potential surge that could see silver ascend to heights previously deemed fantastical. But it's not merely about patterns or charts. It's about understanding the confluence of factors at play. The global economic environment, characterized by tensions and uncertainties, serves as a fertile ground for silver's rise. But here's where it gets even more interesting. The pullback from $27.33 amid geopolitical tensions and market jitters isn't a setback. It's a setup for a rebound that could catapult silver beyond the constraints of cautious optimism into the realm of exponential growth. The support levels, the highs and lows, all point towards a trend that's upward biased. This isn't a mere speculative bubble. It's a grounded, well-founded ascent, supported by a bedrock of technical and fundamental analysis. And so, as we edge closer to unraveling the full story behind silver's breakout and the astonishing prediction by Rick Rule, we must pause and reflect. Reflect on the journey silver has undertaken, from an undervalued asset to a beacon of potential in turbulent times. Reflect on the wisdom of those who see beyond the horizon, who chart the course of the future with a blend of analysis, insight, and foresight. This is where we ask you, our viewers, to join the conversation. What do you think about silver's potential to reach $500? Is it a flight of fancy, or is there a foundation of truth to Rick Rule's prediction? Share your thoughts, your analyses, and your predictions in the comments below. And as we continue this journey, let's keep an open mind to the possibilities that lie ahead. As we've observed silver's remarkable ascent, it's crucial to understand the macroeconomic forces at play, forces that Rick Rule has insightfully commented on. shedding light on the transformative trends that could propel silver to unprecedented heights. In this vast, interconnected world of ours, economics, politics, and social dynamics weave together to form a complex tapestry that influences market movements and investment decisions. Silver, though a mere element on the periodic table, sits at the confluence of these forces, mirroring the ebb and flow of our global economy. Recent times have shown us the fragility of our financial systems, marked by burgeoning debt levels and the specter of inflation that haunts economies worldwide. The U.S., with its staggering debt accumulation, now taking over $34 trillion, presents a cautionary tale of what happens when fiscal restraint is cast aside. Rick Rule, with his decades of experience in analyzing natural resource investments, points to this as a critical driver for the revaluation of precious metals like silver. It's not just about silver's allure or its industrial uses. It's about what silver represents in a world awash with paper currency that seems to lose its value by the day. Furthermore, the geopolitical landscape is rife with tensions and uncertainties. From trade wars to sanctions, from the COVID-19 pandemic to geopolitical conflicts, each event sends ripples through the markets, affecting investor sentiment and driving a flight to safety. Silver, alongside gold, has traditionally been a haven in times of turmoil, a role that's only been reinforced by recent events. But it's not just traditional market dynamics at play. The increasing distrust in fiat currencies, accelerated by the weaponization of the US dollar in international trade disputes, has led nations and investors alike to look for alternative stores of value. Central banks across the globe, reacting to these uncertainties, have been bolstering their gold and silver reserves, a move that underscores the shifting tides in how wealth is preserved. The evolution of the digital economy, too, casts a long shadow over traditional financial systems. As digital currencies and blockchain technologies gain prominence, the question of value, what constitutes it and how it's preserved, becomes all the more pertinent. In this digital age, silver's physical tangibility and finite supply contrast sharply with the ethereal nature of cryptocurrencies and fiat money, offering a bridge between the old world of tangible assets and the new digital frontier. Rick Rule's commentary on these matters provides a crucial perspective, one that highlights not just the challenges we face but the opportunities that lie ahead. His insights into the unsustainable growth of debt, the risks of inflation, and the potential for a return to more tangible assets as stores of value lay the groundwork for understanding silver's potential trajectory. As we conclude this section of our narrative, it's clear that silver's story is not just one of market trends or industrial demand. It's a reflection of our world's economic, political, and technological transformations. The journey towards understanding silver's potential to reach or even surpass Rick Rule's prediction of $500 is intertwined with these broader themes, each providing a piece of the puzzle. In our next step, we will delve deeper into the technical aspects of the silver market, examining the patterns and indicators that support a bullish outlook for this versatile metal. But as we move forward, let us not lose sight of the broader context, for it is within this global economic framework that the true value of silver, and indeed any asset, must be assessed. Remember, as we navigate these complex waters, the importance of staying informed and critically engaged cannot be overstated. Your thoughts, your analyses, and your perspectives enrich this discussion, weaving your insights into the fabric of our collective understanding. So I encourage you, our viewers, to share your reflections in the comments below. How do you see the global economic landscape influencing silver's future? And what role do you believe precious metals will play in the evolving narrative of our financial systems? Together, let's continue to explore, question, and understand the forces that shape our world and the investments we make. Stay tuned for our next step, where the intricate dance between technical analysis and market sentiment will unfold further, bringing us closer to understanding the potential for silver in the times ahead. As we journey deeper into the narrative of silver's escalating saga, we've now arrived at the crucial juncture where we dissect the technical analysis of silver's market behavior, an endeavor that illuminates the pathways through which Rick Rule's audacious prediction might manifest. It's here, in the granular details of charts and patterns, where the whispers of future trends begin to shout. Delving into the technicalities, it's pivotal to grasp the significance of the cup and handle pattern that has emerged over decades in the silver market. This pattern, a staple in the vocabulary of traders and analysts alike, signals a bullish breakout potential. The formation, characterized by a cup with a slight to moderate depth, followed by a handle that indicates a consolidation phase, suggests an accumulation period that precedes a significant price surge. The recent breakout to $27, when viewed through this lens, isn't merely a spike, but a prelude to a potential meteoric rise. This breakout signifies the completion of the handle and the commencement of an upward trajectory. Such patterns are not arbitrary. They are the culmination of market psychology, economic forces, and trading dynamics converging to paint a picture of future movement. Zooming in from the broader strokes of global economics and geopolitical tensions, the specific dynamics within the silver market offer compelling evidence of its latent potential. The recent pullback from a 2.5-year high, amidst geopolitical tensions and market volatility, serves not as a deterrent but as a testament to silver's resilient upward bias. This resilience is underpinned by a series of higher highs and higher lows, a classic indication of a bullish trend in the making. The critical supports identified at $25.91 and $25.08, following the pullback, serve as key levels that market participants watch closely. These levels, if held firmly, could act as launch pads, catapulting silver into new territories. Moreover, the rebound above $27, a psychological and technical resistance turned support, could pave the way for a retest of the year-to-date high and potentially towards the much-anticipated $40 mark, a level that, if breached, could see silver entering a new phase of price discovery, unshackled from the past constraints. In the narrative of silver's ascent, the technical outlook is a beacon, guiding investors through the fog of market uncertainties. It offers a structured, quantifiable perspective amidst the subjective interpretations of economic data and geopolitical developments. Yet it's essential to recognize that technical analysis is but one piece of the puzzle. It's the interplay of technical indicators with the underlying economic fundamentals and geopolitical climate that provides a holistic view of silver's potential trajectory. As we forge ahead in our exploration, it's clear that the technical fabric of the silver market is woven with threads of optimism, supported by a sturdy framework of economic rationale and market sentiment. The patterns observed, the supports and resistances identified, and the trends discerned all converge towards a bullish outlook for silver, lending credence to Rick Rule's prediction. But the journey doesn't end here. The narrative of silver's potential rise is multifaceted, shaped by a myriad of factors that extend beyond the confines of charts and graphs. It's a narrative that's constantly evolving, influenced by the ebb and flow of global economic currents, the sentiments of market participants, and the tangible demand for silver in industries far and wide. As we pause at this juncture, reflecting on the technical analysis and its implications, we invite you, our viewers, to engage in this ongoing discourse. What are your thoughts on the technical patterns emerging in the silver market? How do you interpret these signals in the context of the broader economic and geopolitical landscape? Your insights and perspectives enrich this dialogue, adding depth and dimension to our collective understanding of the market's dynamics. So we encourage you to share your analysis, your predictions, and your queries in the comments below. Let's continue this fascinating exploration together, piecing together the puzzle of silver's future, one step at a time. Stay tuned for our next installment, where we'll delve deeper into the investor sentiment and strategic movements shaping the silver market's horizon. Together, we'll unravel the complexities and uncover the opportunities that lie within the precious metals market. As we navigate through our story, embarking from the technical shores to the vibrant marketplace of investor sentiment and strategic maneuvers, we delved into how the hearts and minds of investors are shaping the trajectory of silver's market. This stage is crucial for understanding the collective psyche that could propel silver towards the prediction made by Rick Rule, transforming technical potential into tangible reality. Investor sentiment plays a pivotal role in the financial markets, acting as the wind that can either sail a market to new heights or plunge it into the depths. For silver, a metal with a dual identity straddling both precious and industrial realms, sentiment is especially influential. In recent times, we've seen a significant shift towards precious metals, fueled by a concoction of uncertainty, inflation fears, and a growing mistrust in fiat currencies. Silver, in this scenario, has emerged as a beacon for those seeking stability in turbulent waters. The strategic accumulation of silver by large-scale investors and institutions further underscores its growing appeal. These movements are not random nor purely speculative. They are informed decisions, made in the context of a world where traditional financial sanctuaries are no longer impervious to crisis. The purchase of silver in substantial volumes, often seen through the lens of ETF holdings and futures contracts, is a testament to the growing confidence in silver as a store of value and a hedge against inflation. Moreover, the rise of retail investment in silver, driven by social media platforms and investment forums, has introduced a new dynamic to the market. This grassroots movement, often characterized by campaigns to buy silver and squeeze the market, highlights a burgeoning investor activism that seeks to challenge the status quo and possibly correct perceived market manipulations. While the efficacy and impact of these movements are subjects of debate, their existence signals a vibrant, engaged community, that believes in silver's potential. The strategic movements in the silver market also extend to the industrial sector, where companies reliant on silver for manufacturing, from electronics to solar panels, are increasingly aware of the need to secure supplies against a backdrop of rising demand and potential shortages. This pragmatic approach to securing a critical resource further bolsters the market sentiment, reinforcing the bullish outlook on silver's price. As we consider these factors, the shifting investor sentiment, the strategic acquisitions by institutional players, the activist movements among retail investors, and the pragmatic strategies of industrial consumers, we begin to see a mosaic of market dynamics that support a bullish thesis for silver. Each element, in its own way, contributes to a narrative of growth and potential. Yet it's important to weave these individual threads into the broader tapestry of the global economic and geopolitical landscape. The sentiments and strategies that drive the silver market are not isolated phenomena. They are responses to the world around us, shaped by the same currents that move through all aspects of our lives, from the macroeconomic policies of nations to the technological innovations that redefine our future. In our dialogue, we must remember that markets are more than just charts and numbers. They are reflections of human behavior, aspirations, and fears. As we explore the sentiment and strategies influencing silver's market, we invite you, our viewers, to share your perspectives. How do you interpret the current sentiment in the silver market? What strategic movements do you believe will significantly impact silver's price in the near future? Your insights and experiences add depth to our discussion, enriching our collective understanding of the forces that shape the market. So we encourage you to contribute your thoughts and join us in this exploration of silver's potential as we continue to navigate the intricate web of factors that could lead to Rick Rule's prediction becoming a reality. Stay tuned for our next step, where we'll venture further into the intricacies of the silver market, piecing together the elements that could forge the path towards an unprecedented surge in silver's value. Together, let's continue to explore, question, and understand the fascinating world of precious metals and the myriad forces that drive their journey. Navigating through the intricate tapestry of the silver market, our journey has provided us with a multifaceted understanding of the forces at play, from technical patterns to the powerful currents of investor sentiment. As we delve deeper, it's time to focus on the compelling evidence and arguments that have led to Rick Rule's audacious prediction, highlighting the unique confluence of factors that could potentially elevate silver to unprecedented heights. In the realm of precious metals, silver occupies a unique position, distinguished not only by its historical significance as a store of value, but also by its indispensable role in various industrial applications. This dual nature of silver sets the stage for a fascinating exploration of its potential trajectory, especially in the context of a rapidly evolving global economy and technological landscape. The industrial demand for silver is a critical piece of the puzzle, providing a solid foundation for its bullish outlook. Silver's conductive properties make it a key component in the electronics industry, from smartphones to solar panels, underscoring its importance in the green energy revolution. As nations and corporations worldwide accelerate their efforts to transition to renewable energy sources, the demand for silver, especially in photovoltaic cells used in solar panels, is expected to surge. This growing industrial appetite for silver, juxtaposed with its finite supply, creates a compelling argument for its potential price appreciation. Furthermore, the macroeconomic environment continues to bolster the case for precious metals. The unprecedented levels of monetary expansion and fiscal stimulus in response to global economic challenges have heightened concerns over inflation and currency devaluation. In such an environment, silver, like gold, is increasingly sought after as a hedge against inflation. However, silver's smaller market size compared to gold offers higher volatility and potentially higher returns, making it an attractive option for investors looking to capitalize on precious metals' protective role. Additionally, the dynamics of the silver market itself, including the silver-to-gold ratio, offer clues to its potential upside. Historically, this ratio has fluctuated significantly, and periods when silver is undervalued relative to gold have often preceded strong rallies in silver's price. The current ratio, despite recent adjustments, suggests that silver may still be undervalued, providing a window of opportunity for significant gains as the market seeks equilibrium. Rick Rule's prediction also considers the psychological aspects of investing in silver. In times of uncertainty, investors gravitate towards tangible assets they perceive as real value. Silver, accessible to a broad range of investors due to its lower price point compared to gold, becomes a popular choice for those looking to diversify their portfolios with precious metals. This psychological dimension, coupled with the ease of investment through physical silver, ETFs, and mining stocks, enhances its appeal and potential for price growth. In synthesizing these elements, industrial demand, macroeconomic factors, market dynamics, and investor psychology, we begin to see the contours of a scenario where Rick Rule's prediction could materialize. It's a scenario built on solid economic principles, historical patterns, and a forward-looking assessment of technological and societal trends. As we continue this exploration, it's crucial to remember that while the potential for significant appreciation exists, the market's complexity and unpredictability require a measured approach. Investments in silver, like all investments, carry risks and should be considered within the context of a diversified portfolio and a long-term investment strategy. In this spirit of inquiry and analysis, we invite you, our viewers, to reflect on the information and perspectives shared. How do you view the factors influencing silver's market? Do you believe that the convergence of these factors could lead to the realization of Rick Rule's prediction, or do you see alternative paths for silver's journey? Your engagement and insights are invaluable as we navigate these complex discussions, seeking to understand not just the potential of silver as an investment, but also the broader economic. As our exploration into the intricate dynamics of the silver market deepens, we pivot towards understanding the strategic accumulations and market behaviors that signal not just a momentary spike in interest, but a sustained belief in silver's enduring value. This next phase of our journey scrutinizes the actions of large institutional investors, central banks, and the strategic reserves of nations, to uncover how these entities are positioning themselves in anticipation of a future where silver plays a pivotal role. In the grand chessboard of global finance, central banks and institutional investors are the grandmasters, their moves calculated, their strategies complex. Their increasing interest in silver, both as a hedge against economic uncertainty and as a key component in future technological advancements, is a telling sign of the metal's perceived value. Central banks, traditionally conservative in their investment choices, have begun to diversify their reserves, slowly but surely incorporating silver alongside gold. This diversification strategy speaks volumes, highlighting silver's growing stature as a store of value in an era marked by rampant currency devaluation and inflation concerns. Institutional investors, known for their meticulous analysis and forward-looking investment strategies, are also increasing their stakes in silver through both direct purchases of physical metal and investments in silver mining companies and ETFs. This strategic accumulation is driven by a recognition of silver's dual role in the economy, as both a precious metal and an industrial commodity. The green energy transition, with its reliance on solar panels and other technologies requiring significant amounts of silver, underscores the industrial demand that complements silver's investment appeal. Moreover, the actions of nations, particularly those with burgeoning industrial sectors, in securing silver reserves point to a strategic foresight. These countries recognize that silver's industrial uses, particularly in high-tech and renewable energy sectors, will only grow as the world moves towards a more sustainable and technologically advanced future. Securing silver now, at current prices, could be seen as a strategic move to ensure access to essential materials necessary for this transition, highlighting the global competition for finite resources. This collective movement towards silver by some of the most influential players in the global economy is not an isolated phenomenon, but a part of a broader narrative. It reflects a deep-seated belief in silver's intrinsic value and its potential for significant appreciation. The actions of these entities serve as a bellwether for the market, signaling a bullish outlook that supports Rick Rule's prediction of silver reaching unprecedented highs. However, it's important to navigate this terrain with a nuanced understanding that while strategic accumulations by central banks and institutional investors underscore confidence in silver's future, the market remains subject to volatility and uncertainty. Factors such as geopolitical tensions, technological breakthroughs, and shifts in investor sentiment can influence market dynamics, affecting silver's price trajectory. As we delve into these strategic movements and their implications for the silver market, we invite you, our viewers, to engage with these insights. How do you interpret the actions of central banks, institutional investors, and nations in the silver market? Do you see these strategic accumulations as a harbinger of a significant shift in the market, aligning with Rick Rule's vision of silver's potential? Your perspectives enrich our exploration, providing a broader lens through which to view the complex and evolving narrative of silver. Together, let's continue this journey, piecing together the signals and strategies that point to a future where silver shines not just as a precious metal, but as a cornerstone of a new economic and technological paradigm. As we approach the crescendo of our narrative on silver's potential journey to unprecedented heights, it's time to draw upon the culmination of factors discussed previously: the technical patterns, the strategic accumulations by central banks and institutional investors, the global economic backdrop, and the vibrant investor community engagement. Here, we construct a holistic view that integrates these elements, aiming to substantiate the logic behind Rick Rule's audacious prediction of silver reaching $500. The crux of our discussion hinges on the convergence of several key dynamics: industrial and technological demand, silver's indispensable role in green technologies, especially solar panels, and in various other industrial applications, underpins a robust and growing demand. As nations globally accelerate their transition towards renewable energy, the demand for silver, given its unparalleled conductive properties, is set to escalate. This industrial demand, coupled with limited supply due to mining constraints and geopolitical factors, creates a foundational pressure that could drive prices upward. Economic and monetary landscape. The current economic climate, characterized by low interest rates, rampant monetary expansion, and burgeoning government debt, has cast a shadow over traditional fiat currencies. In such an environment, silver, alongside gold, emerges as a tangible store of value, a hedge against inflation and currency devaluation. The strategic movements by central banks and institutional investors towards precious metals echo this sentiment, signaling a shift in perception towards assets that can withstand economic turbulence. Market dynamics and sentiment. The technical analysis revealing a cup and handle pattern, a bullish signal, alongside the historical silver-to-gold ratio, suggests that silver is undervalued, presenting a ripe opportunity for significant appreciation. Furthermore, the collective sentiment within the investor community, fueled by digital platforms and social media, has created a groundswell of interest in silver. This community-driven momentum, while needing to be approached with discernment, underscores a growing conviction in silver's potential as both an investment and an industrial commodity. Integrating these perspectives, we find ourselves at a pivotal moment where the potential for silver to achieve extraordinary price levels is not merely speculative but grounded in a confluence of compelling factors. Rick Rule's prediction, while bold, is not without precedent or rationale. It's a vision that anticipates a dramatic revaluation of silver's role and value in a rapidly changing world. Yet, it's crucial to temper optimism with prudence. The journey to $500 silver, if it occurs, is unlikely to be linear or free from volatility. Market dynamics are inherently unpredictable, influenced by myriad factors ranging from geopolitical events to sudden shifts in investor sentiment. Moreover, the potential impact of technological advancements in mining or recycling could alter supply dynamics, influencing price trajectories. As we stand on the brink of potentially transformative times for silver, we invite you, our viewers, to ponder the interplay of factors outlined. Do you believe the synthesis of industrial demand, economic indicators, and market sentiment aligns with Rick Rule's vision for silver? How do you weigh the potential against the inherent uncertainties of the market? Your insights and analyses are invaluable as we navigate these complex discussions, striving to uncover the essence of silver's potential. Together, let's continue to question, to explore, and to seek clarity amidst the market's intricacies. As we conclude this segment, remember, investing in silver, as with any asset, requires a balanced approach, informed by research, analysis, and an understanding of your own financial goals and risk tolerance. The journey ahead promises to be intriguing, filled with opportunities and challenges alike.